Well, hello again, handbag community. Welcome back to my channel, Cynthia Styles. I am Cynthia, and here we talk about handbags and a little bit of everything in between. So, I did say, if you watched my last video, I did say to you guys that I would come back and show you we'll catch up on all the bags that I have gotten since I've been gone. So I wanted to make good on that. So we're going to start off with the most recent bag that I am currently in right now, which should be no shock to anybody who's ever seen this bag before. If you're just anywhere, in this handbag community, you know what bag this is. And this is going to be our review and what does I say? Reveal and review. This is part of that. I mean, obviously, it's a reveal to you guys because I've been in her. I've had her for about 2 or 3 weeks at this point. So now I feel like I can give a well-rounded review on how I like this bag. So just begin. Again, this is, if you don't already know, I purchased the Coach Rogue 31 in the color black directly from the Coach website. I want to say about 3 weeks ago or so I have had her. They restocked the black for a period of time. I just recently checked and I think they are out of stock. The black is out of stock right now on the actual Coach website currently. And then I know that there was recently a drop. In this recent drop of 8.5, they had the Love Leather Green Rogue 31, which is super cute. I'm not even going to lie. But I'm just not, I'm not a real green person. So for me, but that green does look possibly doable, but I'm still really happy with the black because I wanted a black bag. Because every girl needs to have a black bag. Black just goes with everything, right? So I have had her for about 3 weeks, and I've been in and out of her. I think I came out of her. Ooh, the day I went to the Coach store, I came out of her and went into another bag, which that'll be another video. The day that I went to the Coach store over this past weekend, and then as soon as we got back home from being out for the day, I jumped right back into my Rogue. Spoiler alert, I love this bag. I love this bag, and I understand why so much hype has been around this bag. At first, I was just like, she cute. But I kind of got away from, like the 3 compartments of it all. And in previous Coach bags that I've had, I'm like, wait a minute. I have had the 3 compartments, and it actually worked for me quite well. So I was like, and let me try that again. So I decided to go ahead and splurge on this bag because if anybody knows, this bag is not cheap. This was $7.95 before tax. So it was 8 something, which is yeah. That's it. I don't care who says that's a pretty penny. I'm sorry, but I do understand why she is. Now that I have experienced her for a good 3 weeks now, totally worth it. Totally worth it. 10 out of 10, would definitely recommend. So we're just going to take a tour of this bag, and so you guys can see what I actually keep in this bag, because I don't consider myself a small carrier. I don't consider my carry small, but I don't also consider my carry real big either. But we'll just talk about, we'll go through what's in my bag. So here we go. So again, this is the Coach Rogue 31 in the color black. Just to give you a look at the silhouette with everything in my bag. Okay, these are, and then here's the bottom. It has feet on her. Love that, because you get that little clank when you set her down. I love that sound. In the front, let's see, it comes with the Coach symbol tag, and then I guess it's the Coach, no, let me say it right, Coach 1941 tag, and then you have, you know, the modern day Coach tag right now, and it comes with a what is it called, a key holder clochette is what they call it, because you can lock up your bag. You are able to do that, and it has the lock here at the bottom. I have not used that function on this bag. I don't really think I need to, but I like the look of it, so we're gonna keep it, because you can really lock up your bag this way, and then you can pull the tabs down, and you know, if you take the lock off, you can, you know, pull the tabs down and put the lock on and lock it if you want to. I don't do that. I have not had the need to do that, but it's cool to have, considering how much money you spending on these bags. Now, this tag did not come with the bag, obviously. I like, if you watched my previous video, I mentioned in there that me and my husband went out on a day date, and he ended up taking me to a Coach retail store, in at our local mall, not so local, but they didn't have a black tag, and I really was going in there for a black tag, but I'm kind of happy that I ended up with this. So this is just a pink large. It's not the extra large, it's just their large hang tag, and I got my initial CAE stamped on there along with some flowers and stuff. So this is my first official personalized hang tag, which I thought was so fun. I actually really quite enjoyed doing that. It cost like $15. It wasn't even expensive at all. So I think the next time I go there, I'll get me another one. I think I might be getting one every time I go up in there. Not that I need to be going in there. I really don't. I need to be sat completely down. My husband gonna come for me, gonna get me. But then at the same time, it's like, who's gonna check me? I mean, he could, but you know, I got my ways with him. So, now with this bag, what I love about her is that she can be carried so many different ways. Like, I love that. Obviously, she has top handles. These top handles can be folded into the bag if you want to. And then it also has the shoulder straps. So there are two shoulder straps that are connected on each side with the what is it called, the lobster claws. So I usually carry it. This is my number one way that I carry my bag. The number two way that I carry my bag from time to time is going to be with the top handles. This bag also came with a crossbody strap. I do not use the crossbody strap, so it is safely tucked away in my closet, because I don't see a scenario where I would ever need to use the crossbody. But I know some people love crossbodies. I'm just not a crossbody girl. I'm either going to be a shoulder girl, shoulder bag girl, or top handle. So that's how I choose, and I keep, both on the bag at all times when I'm wearing this bag, because I actively use both in a day. Like, each day that I go out, I have actively used it both ways, interchangeably throughout the day. So I don't have to commit to any one way to wear this bag. And that's what I love about it. I think that's why I've been in and out of it for the last 3 weeks. And as soon as I get it out of it, I'm jumping right back in, because it does what I need it to do. So that is that on the outside, the exterior of the bag. Now, if you look here, again, they're gonna, as we talked before, we have the 3 compartments, right? So you have the front compartment, middle, which is zipped in, and then the back. Now, also, the bag has these magnets that kind of close the bag, cinch the bag in. Some people I have seen who have reviewed this bag, they said that theirs doesn't cinch in. It all depends on how much you put in the bag. You know, like when I try to put everything, what bag did I come out of? Oh, before this one. Oh, I do have a haversack. We'll talk about that one later. So I did come out of my previous bag, and if you know, you know, I have thoughts, have had thoughts on this haversack. Not specifically the bag, but the release of that bag at the beginning of this year was just like, girl, team too much. But I do have one, and we'll talk about it after this. But yeah, so my haversack carry, I can fit a little bit more bulkier items, if you will, in that bag versus this one. I can still carry everything that I can carry in my haversack, but I do have to pare down how I pack my bag. And I'll explain why as we get into all the things that I have in this bag. I'll explain what I mean by that. But honestly, she carries everything that I need her to carry on a day-to-day basis. Like, so I really don't, I thought it was going to be, at first when I got the bag, I didn't know exactly what to expect. At first I was like, ooh, this might not work. But then I thought about it a little bit more, and then I was like, okay, well, I could do this, I could do that. And then it worked. And I really don't have I really don't regret how I changed up my carry. So, all right, so first pocket. The first pocket, and this is leather lined. So this bag is leather inside and out. Now, in the middle compartment, it does have fabric lining, and we'll get to that. But these two side pockets, leather. So leather on leather. Hence, again, and with the hardware and the different ways I can carry, I think she's worth it for that amount of money and what you're getting out of it. Here I have my facial wipes that I use, you know, to get the oil and everything off. And then I got a mirror in here. This is part of my overseas adventure. Love her. Then, you know, I have mints in the front pocket. I have my hand sanitizer in my front pocket. And that is pretty much it there. Here, there actually is a slip pocket, or in the front. Let me open. And right now, all I have is a pen here. I did also used to carry like my work badge in here, but I have recently taken that out, and because I got a new work bag, and again, we'll talk about that one. So I don't have to carry my badge in here anymore. Okay. And then in this back pocket, I just have my planner back here. Okay. Which again, this is from my overseas adventure from this brand. And that is it. Now, I do typically have like a pen case that I would, rather than putting my pen in this pocket, I would actually have a pen case that I would use just so it didn't, any ink wouldn't get into the bag, interior of the bag. But again, that's one of those things where I had to pare down my carry just a bit to make sure I can still fit everything. And for me, honestly, I don't need 50,000 pens. I just need one workable one because I'm always, you know, doing stuff or whatever. So I was like, as long as I just have a spot to keep my pen, I don't care. I don't need to have a pen case. So as long as I have a place where I can slip my pen in and it's disclosed away from the rest of the bag, then we're good. So that was one thing that I pared down just a bit. You know, I'm not using the pen case in this bag. So, and that seemed to work for me. So that's one thing that I did to change up my carry in order to get this bag comfortable for myself. All right, now in the inside, again, as I stated before, you're gonna see this is I don't know if it's like a terry cloth kind of material. I don't know, something like that. On the inside, you have let's go in this pocket first. I have my car keys in this pocket. So the bag has 2 slip pockets. So that's really helpful. So I keep my keys in there at all times. I also have the Coach tags. I always leave the tags in my bags. I don't know if that's a Dooney thing that I'm just used to doing. I just do. I don't know. And I think a lot of bag girlies do the same thing. So in the middle, I have my cosmetic case, and in my cosmetic case I really don't wear makeup. I just have lip glosses, and then I have my kids' EpiPens and inhalers in here. So that's another thing that can fit in here. Ooh, where are my sunglasses, girl? Oh, wait a minute. I do have my sunglasses, and I just keep it in this little kind of pouch thing. So easy to take out. Now, again, I have a pair of like Chanel sunglasses where it has this big kind of case that it came in, and I was able to get it in and out of my haversack bag. So I didn't take it out of that. I haven't used it in, I've been using that. But when I got into the Rogue, I noticed it was way too bulky for this purse, so I just opted to use this little guy right here and keep my sunglasses in here instead, and it fits way better. It's a much smoother, makes the carry a lot more smoother. So, and I got that from Shein for like, I don't even know. Then I got my wallet in here. Again, I usually am a zip around wallet girl, and I'm talking about like the large zip around. Is kind of like my go-to kind of wallet. But I saw this on the Coach website, and I just thought she was so cute because I just love this perforated C's and everything on here. And so I was like, okay, let me give it a try because it is a bit smaller, but I have another wallet that's like this as far as the design, and it's a Kate Spade wallet that I have, and Kate Spade and Coach are kind of the same, but not the same. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, this looks exactly like my Kate Spade one, but that one's red, and I didn't want to do red. So I just wanted to try this out. I thought this was so cute. And again, if you watch my previous video, it's going to match one of those bags in that previous video pretty well. And so I was just like, oh, okay, yeah. So I'm in her now, and I absolutely love her. I can't remember. I will put it on the screen if I can't. I don't remember what the name of this wallet is actually called. But here, and the reason why I like it so much is because I can put my ID in here, and it's got an ID window. I love wallets with ID windows. Like, I don't know. I obviously know that some people don't like that, but I quite enjoy it because I don't like having to pull it out. I just want to be like, flash it and let's go. So, but it has, these compartments, open for bills. I don't carry bills. There's a zipper compartment in the back, and you can carry more stuff. I keep some receipts and some, gift cards and such in there. But this is so cute with the perforated embossed C's and everything. So I just love her. I don't think I think I'm going to get more of those because I just love her. And she works. So, and that also, again, works with this carry. And then I have a bottle of lotion, my combs for my hair. And then I kind of got myself, I don't know if it's a coin wallet. This is also a Coach Essentials, what is it, ID something. But it's a really cute small wallet. So what I was thinking when I bought it was when I'm like running in and out of the store, I need to go into the store real quick and go get something, I can just kind of put my credit card or ID in here real quick and just kind of put it on my wrist or whatever and kind of go on about my day. Also, but right now I'm just keeping it, I'm using it as a loose change and some dollar bills type of purse right now because I always need to keep loose change when I have we go volleyballing and my son wants stuff from the vending machine. So I just keep it separate here. So that's also in there. And I think that is it. Yeah. So that is it. This is the interior. And that's all that fits in this bag. Now, what I do notice, and I've heard people talk about, I guess the older Rogues don't have the narrowing of this, I don't know what you call this, the interior. They kind of cinched it in, but they did that in order to give a cinched in look of the bag because from what I know and seen, the Rogues of the past, or I think they're still even making it if you can get a customized Rogue, are more boxy, straight up and down rather than it kind of tapering in. So, and I've heard some people say that they have had issues kind of getting in and out of it. I don't have that same issue, but again, I don't have one of the older edition Rogues. So for me, I don't, it doesn't really bother me. I'm able to get into it and get out of it fine. But I really, 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 really enjoy this bag. And you see how this leather is just like, oh my God, so puddly. Like you could literally, oh my gosh. I love her down so much. So these are all the things that items that I can get into my Rogue as, this is my carry. And I mean, I think she fits a good amount, honestly. Like, could I get a few more things in here? Sure, I could, but I just don't need to. Yeah. Keys, comb, yeah. So this is everything that can fit into my Rogue. And I absolutely love her. I will be getting more. I will probably get one more of her. I don't know what color that is. I'm going to wait around and be patient and see what else they come up with. Because I did see the maple. But I also have a Coach, was it Cargo 36 in maple? So maybe, I don't know. I'm not in a rush because this bag is fairly expensive. And I can't do that right now. I can't do that. So this is my most recent bag that I have purchased outside of the 2 bags that you guys saw in my previous video. I will be back with, I think I'm going to do my haversack next. Because I don't see a lot of people, I see a lot of people making videos on a haversack, but not a lot on the color that I have. So we will explore that bag and why I came back around. So it was great chatting with you, reviewing and, revealing and reviewing, getting some R&R in. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in another video. Bye.